I never called you stupid, Kim. I simply agreed with you when you said you sounded stupid.
Up and she said, oh no, you need to do this. If it hurts, toxins be out your body. Now, granted, I'm a Southern lady trying to talk like this Chinese lady, so I know I sound stupid.
Your words, not mine, Kim, and I still agree with you. And then you go and make this 4 or 5 minute video talking about all the lies that I told. I never told any lies, Kim. I simply gave my opinion and made some inferences based on the things that you said. But if you want to talk about lies, we can talk about some of yours.
Whatever, I haven't done it. I haven't made fun of anybody. Now, you, on the other hand, have done exactly that. It's an oxymoron. You actually have said that I am stupid.
Lie.
I said I made a stupid decision, but you said that I am stupid.
Lie.
You've made fun of the way that I talk,
No,
and
I
let me
didn't.
just make it clear.
I never made fun of the way you talk. I made fun of what you said, especially as somebody who's mimicking somebody who speaks English as a second language.
She talks not like this because I'm trying to say it with a Southern accent and trying to sound English.
My point when I said that was for somebody to say that they're trying to sound England while simultaneously mimicking and mocking the way somebody speaks English is really fucking rich. That was my point. And you keep saying that I called you stupid. I never did. And you said I called you uneducated. I never said that word even once in either of my videos. Kim, that's called projection. You're projecting. And you keep using this bullshit excuse that you weren't like mocking or making fun of her. You were just simply trying to retell the story as it happened. And that you weren't at all, trying to be funny. Then why is it that when your daughter Katie came to my page, oh, that's not Katie, that's Hannah. That's the daughter you actually show on your page. This daughter. When she came to my page, one of the first comments she left me was, I guess you get highly offended and say Angela Johnson Reyes is racist because she uses multiple accents in her stand-up comedy. Note the word comedy. To which I replied, are you implying that Kim was doing a stand-up routine? And she said, no, she's retelling a story and comedians use it to make fun of people to get a good laugh. So because hers wasn't funny, she can't imitate an accent to retell her story? Do you not get it, Katie? Comedians use that as a crutch. Because a lot of times when a comedian uses an accent, particularly an Asian accent, oftentimes there really isn't a joke in the joke. The accent itself is the joke. And some people get a laugh at making fun of the way people speak English. And Katie, you know that so well, you even fucking said so yourself. And then in your retelling of the story, Kim, you said that the woman was speaking in a Chinese accent. But then in a comment you said, I did not ask her where she was born. If she was from Georgia, New York, wherever, I could have mimicked the accent. She just happened to be Asian. And then I said, then why did you say she was Chinese? And then your pathetic response was, because I wanted to. I don't know if she's from China, but all the writing and signs were in Chinese. Like, I'm sure you would be able to distinguish what was Chinese and wasn't. Why does it matter? I spoke how she talked in telling my story. Find a little humor in life. But I thought it wasn't supposed to be funny, Kim. Make a fucking decision. Was it supposed to be funny or wasn't it? And then in my video, when I addressed how insidious anti-immigrant rhetoric is, and then I showed this Instagram page that had this photo as its first photo. I didn't pick a random photo, Kim. This is from your fucking Instagram page.
But to blame Trump, you went and got a picture of when he was almost assassinated, which is sad that you would use such a horrific situation.
I didn't choose it. You did. This is your Instagram page, is it not? And my point was that people like you share the same opinions and rhetoric as people like him. So it was unsurprising to me to see his photo on your page. And this is the attention you wanted, right, Kim?
Now, if you need to continue to have content, honey, feel free. Use mine. It's okay. All you're doing is building my algorithm.
I don't mind if I do. Have a day, honey. And what is that saying again? Oh yeah, bless your heart.